Hello everyone. In today's video, I will discuss about Dahrendorf's idea of the institutionalization of the conflict. In the previous videos, I have discussed how Dahrendorf conceptualized the post-capitalist society or the industrial society. And in today's video, I will discuss how he conceptualized the conflict. So, this conflict for power is evolved over the period of time. And according to Dahrendorf, this struggle or conflict for power between capitalist and labor class, or the conflict among the classes in the post-capitalist society is now a legitimate struggle. This conflict or this struggle is now a legitimate struggle. That means it has become a part of the industrial structure or a structure of the post-capitalist society. So basically, the struggle that come to an end with the compromise, with the negotiations through different methods, different techniques which exist in the post-capitalist society or industrial society. So struggle and conflicts don't have any disastrous consequence, disastrous outcome, and there is no threat for the capitalist as well. So that is why Dahrendorf believes that in the post-capitalist society or industrial society, conflict or struggle is now a legitimate practice. So according to Dahrendorf, this institutionalization of conflict takes different forms. So one such form is the existence of different contending parties in the industrial society or post-capitalist society. There are different bodies, different parties, like different the groups, and these groups now emerged as interest groups. Some interest groups are working for the working class, some interest groups are working for the capitalist class, some are for middle class. In this way, these groups are now emerged as a legitimate formal the formal interest groups or pressure groups, and which are doing struggle through a certain process. It's a kind of game, and this process of struggle, there is this process of game is now being operated under certain guidelines, under certain rules and the procedures which is allowed in the industrial society or post-capitalist society. So it's not that post-capitalist society do not have conflict, but this kind of struggle and conflict through the parties, that is the pressure groups or interest groups, are now a regular phenomena in the present day capitalist society. Another form of the institutionalization of conflict is the political participation. That is through political process also. Through political process also, this conflict or struggle is being legitimized or being institutionalized. So there are two forms, two ways through which the institutionalization of conflict happens in the post-capitalist society. One is the various pressure groups in the industrial system, and another one is the political system. The pressure groups have the mechanisms like the collective bargaining, the reconciliation, the other different kind of the mutual agreement and settlement of disputes are there in different societies, and through which the mutual agreement happens among the parties, and it resolves the possible conflict and struggle. And this even continues. This is not the end of the conflict. This process continues. Another the forms, there is political system which has also certain mechanisms. The mechanism is basically the parliament, legislative assembly, Now, conflict is not something which is negative, destructive in the post-capitalist society or industrial society. Rather, it is a continuous process. And without the conflict, the existence of the capitalist society, existence of the post-capitalist or industrial society is not possible. So, this institutionalization of conflict is something which is legitimized and which is different from the notion of conflict that Marx discussed, Marx analyzed. So, the prediction of Marx, that is establishment of socialist society and the evolution of the class and the development of classless society, is now not relevant today according to the Dahrendorf. So, this much is the present discussion. I will continue the discussion in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.